so bekannte Namen. Genau, natürlich die Coaches Fabio und Jaden Hunt. Als Umpire haben wir Simon Mohr und Ati Spitzers. So, damit die Mannschaftsvorstellung soweit durch. Jetzt war da, glaube ich, noch was geplant.
Sorry. Okay, ich hoffe, ihr hört mich alle. Und zwar hatten wir ein paar Verluste seit letzter Saison. Und deswegen wollten wir uns da nochmal ganz herzlich bedanken. Okay, jetzt. Und zwar ist leider heute nur eine von beiden bisher da. Und zwar die Saskia Gluns. Wir wollten dich einmal hierher bitten. Wir haben ein kleines Geschenk vorbereitet. Wir wollten uns nochmal ganz, ganz herzlich für die ganzen Jahre bedanken, dass du bei uns gespielt hast. Und hoffen, dass wir dich natürlich auch weiterhin noch auf dem Baseballplatz und Softballplatz sehen. Und vielen, vielen Dank für die ganzen Jahre mit dir.
So, nachdem ich die Anfrage gemacht habe und jetzt festgestellt habe, dass die Box hier nicht richtig verkabelt war, versteht man mich dann hoffentlich jetzt auch besser.
Alrighty, and hello everyone. Welcome to opening day here at the Tübingen Hawks versus the Regensburg Legionäre. I'm Josh Wyatt here with my colleague Paul Kabina, getting ready for game one. Starting on the mound for the Hawks, we have Sina von Zeppelin with Alyssa Laurie behind the plate. Going around the infield, we have Katharina Bossenberger playing third base. Anna Muckett playing shortstop. We'll work on pronunciations later. Jacqueline Kusterer at second base, and Sarah Kuchera playing first base for the Hawks. In left field, we have Sophia Reinisch. Center field, we have Eula Helber. And in right field, Laura Schramm. Tübingen having their second game day this year, starting off 0-2, dropping 2 games to the Mannheim Tornadoes last week. Regensburg, this is their first game of the season here in Tübingen. Leading off for Regensburg will be the center fielder, Jacqueline Eitink, number 46. First pitch of the day misses low for ball 1. Second pitch misses high, ball 2. And strike 1. Count now, it goes to 2-1. Two-one pitch misses low. Count moves to 3-1. And leadoff walk here for Eitink. Batting second for Regensburg will be number 17, Teresa Diefenbach, playing second base today. First pitch misses low in the dirt, ball 1. Runner for first base going to take off here on this one, and she's going to be in safe at second base. Ball kicks away, but she's going to stay there at second base. Calling a pitch was a strike. Got 1-1 count now to Diefenbach. One pitch misses low again. Count moves to 2-1. Swung on and fouled back. Count goes to 2-2. Change up, gets it out front, rolls over to third base, off the bag at first base, and does not look like there's going to be a tag. Runner at third breaks home, slides back into third. She's going to be safe on the play, but Diefenbach, smart base running, is going to move up to second base on the throw to third. So now we have no outs with runners on second and third. Bringing up Mara Thunman, the DP for Regensburg. First pitch to Thunman is a strike. Second pitch gets away. It's going to be a wild pitch, and both runners will move up, putting Regensburg on the board 1-0. Which is going to be popped up to first baseman Sarah Kuchera, not giving a chance for the runner on third to tag. So that's going to be the Hawks' first out of the inning. And that will bring up the first baseman, Lisa Gruber. First pitch is called strike. Second pitch is swung on and missed. Head in the count now, 0-2. Ball just misses outside for ball one. Count goes to 1-2. Count goes to 2-2 on that high fastball. And change up out in front, fouled off down the third baseline. Count stays 2-2. Close pitch, just misses low, moves the count till full. Payoff pitch misses low, and that's going to be another walk here for the Regensburg.
Und ein Schlag kommt jetzt mit der 18, Karina Dischert.
Brings up the shortstop, Karina Derschel, with runners on first and third for Regensburg. First pitch called strike at the top of the zone. Second pitch misses low in the dirt, kicking away from the catcher Alyssa Laurie, and both runners are going to move up. Gruber to second base, and another run for Regensburg. Ball's popped up down the third base line, and it's going to land just behind the Hawks dugout, out of play. This ball is swung on and dribbled right in front of home plate. Sina von Zeppelin is going to come forward and make the play, get the out at first base. Gruber at second base will move up to third, but the Hawks now have their second out of the inning. Brings up the left fielder, Marlene Hagengruber. Count goes to 1-1. And Hagengruber lines this one to center, and Eula Helber is going to make a shoestring catch running in on it for the third out. Ends the inning. Regensburg was able to score 2 runs off of 2 errors and 2 walks. All right, bottom of the first inning here. Leading off for the Hawks is going to be the center fielder, Eula Helber. Who takes the first pitch low. Pitching for Regensburg is going to be number 44, Laura Durkel, who misses again. Count goes to 2-0. Behind the plate, we have Nina Kirscher catching. Third pitch misses inside. Count goes to 3-0. The 3-1 pitch is going to miss low in the dirt. Eula will start off the inning with a walk. Batting second for the Hawks is going to be Anna Muka, the shortstop. Murka's going to pop this one up behind third base, and that's going to land in no man's land back there. No one really had a play on that. Lands about a meter inside the line at the edge of the grass at the back of the infield. Helber will move up to second base, and Anna will have her first hit this season as a Hawk. Hitting third will be the new import player for the Hawks, Alyssa Laurie, coming out of New Zealand. She's catching today. So far this season has kind of been a utility player, both catching, pitching, and playing in the field. And she's going to foul this one straight back. This one's going to bounce and hit her on the pitch. So she's going to get a hit by pitch on her first AB here at a home game here with the Hawks. That's going to load the bases for the Hawks, bringing up the cleanup hitter, Sina van Zeppelin. First pitch is a late called strike up at the top of the zone on Sina. Second pitch is going to miss inside, evening up the count at 1-1. This one's going to be popped up, back, foul, and I believe just making it out of play. This one's lined up the middle. That's going to go into left center field. One run's going to score. Anna's going to come around third. 2 runs will score. And just like that, the Hawks will even it at 2 off a single from Sina van Zeppelin. Laurie will move up to second base. And the Hawks still now with nobody out. Runners on first and second. We'll bring up Katharina Baltusberger, the third baseman today. Bring the count to 0-2 from Baltusberger. And the 0-2 pitch is right in there for strike 3. Still just the first out for the Hawks. Will bring up the right fielder, Laura Schramm. pitch is squared on to bunt, but fouled straight back. Bunt attempt going for it again. That pitch is going to miss low in the dirt. Looks like we're going to have a check here, and no swing is called from the field umpire. So the count goes to 1-1. Bunt attempt again, pulled back, ball misses just outside. Count goes to 2-1. Bunt stays on, but we're gonna have a steal from Alyssa Laurie, who steals third base. Bunt was pulled back, but home plate umpire says she went, so the count will go to 2-2. Now the Hawks will have runners on first and third base. Two pitch is fly down the right field line. Right fielder coming in is going to make the catch. Laurie's going to tag and then pull out back. Probably a wise decision. It was a good throw by the Regensburg right fielder. Now with 2 outs, brings up the second baseman, Jacqueline Kuster.
Die Pitcherin kriegt, Sina von Zeppelin kriegt einen Temporary Runner.
Now with 2 outs, Schramm will take over, running for Sina von Zeppelin at first base. First pitch to Kuster will miss high. Pitch is a called strike. Count goes to 1-1. One pitch misses, I think, just inside. Pretty close pitch. Most of the Regensburg fielders, I think, wanted that call a strike. Might have missed just inside. Count goes to 2-1. There's a called strike. Count goes to 2-2. This one's going to be fly towards the first baseman, settles under it. Gruber makes the catch at first base. Not before the Hawks were able to score 2 runs off of 2 hits. In the bottom of the first inning, we end with a game tied 2-2.
Ja, bei den Hawks scheint sich Rory Arissa verletzt zu haben. Es gibt einen Replacement Player. Lorena Mitsamidis kommt für Alissa Lowry ins Spiel.
All right, moving on here to the top of the second inning. We've got a couple changes we'll get to here with the Tübingen Hawks defensively. First pitch to Susanna Korbeli, the third baseman for the Regensburg Legionäre. It was called a strike. Second pitch is going to miss low in the dirt. I don't have the numbers exactly, but it looks like we have Lorena Mitsamidis, now number 29, moving in to play second base. She is moving in as a replacement player for the catcher, Alissa Lowry, who best guess is on a slide in the last inning. Looks like she's kind of scratched up her knee a little bit, and they're trying to get that taken care of. Moving behind the plate will be the shortstop, Anna Mucknick, for the Hawks. And I don't have the numbers here for who is replaced at shortstop yet. But we'll get to that when we figure that out. Next pitch is going to be fouled off for strike 2 here. It was said that number 29 came in as a replacement player, so Lori will be able to return to the game once they get her knee, it looks like, cleaned up. That pitch is going to be swung on and missed and dropped, but throw to first base will be in time for the first out of the inning. We'll bring up the catcher for Regensburg, Nina Kirscher. And now the replacement player will leave the field. It looks like we will have Lori coming back out to catch. The normal starting shortstop, Anna, will move back to shortstop. And it looks like we've got everybody. That's number 37, who was replaced at shortstop, now moving back to second base. So I believe we are all the way back into our original defensive positioning for the Hawks here. Second pitch is fouled off down the left field line, foul. And this one's going to be lined into left field in the 5-6 hole. Nina Kirscher with the first hit for the Regensburg Legionäre. Here with one out in the top of the second. Bring up number 9, Jessica Eiting, the right fielder. Eiting going with the slap approach here, swings through the first pitch. Next one is going to be slapped down the third base line, called foul. Count goes to 0-2. This one slapped straight to third base. Throw's going to go to second. She's going to be out on the throw. Throw kind of took her into the line. I think she had her foot on the back called. Either way, she would have ran into the runner with the tag. So that's going to be the second out of the inning. Now with Eiting on first base, we will have Jacqueline Eiting, the leadoff batter, center fielder, up to the plate. First big strike. Jacqueline drew a walk in her first at bat last inning. Second pitch is going to be swung on and missed, but Eiting on first base is going to take off. Throw's going to be just late, and she's going to have a stolen base now with 2 outs and a runner on second base. is low. Heiding's going to take off for third base on this one. It's going to get by the third baseman, but shortstop Hanna is there backing it up, keeping there at third base. Now with 2 outs and a runner on third base for the Legionäre. This is going to be fouled off down the right field line. Again, fouled off, back out of play. Count stays the same. And this one's going to miss in the dirt for ball 4. Jacqueline Heiding with her second walk of the day goes to first base. Now we've got runners on first and third, bringing up the second baseman, Teresa Diefenbach. Looks like we're going to have the field umpire checking the pockets for Sina von Zeppelin on the mound. Everything seems to be okay, though. So we will continue. Pitch is going to miss in the dirt, kick away. We'll have Heiding on first base, moving up to second base. Runner at third is going to stay. So now we have both Heidings on second and third base here. Towards the second baseman, it's going to get just overhead. 1 run's going to score, 2 runs are going to score. Throw goes to second base. Just like that, Regensburg will put up 2 more runs off of a base hit from Diefenbach.
Clara Thumann.
And Clara Thunman is going to ground it to her shortstop deep in the hole. And a great play by the shortstop from the Hawks to throw it to first base in time to get her out for the 3rd out of the inning. But Regensburg is going to score 2 runs off of 2 hits here in the top of the 2nd inning. The 2nd inning here, leading off for the Hawks is going to be the first baseman, Sarah Kuchera. Joe's going to ground this one right at the third baseman. He's going to make a strong throw across for the first out of the inning.
Und mit der Nummer 14, Sophia Reinisch am Schlag.
With one out, brings up number 14 for the Hawks, Sophia Reinisch, the left fielder. She's going to foul off the first pitch down, just out of play down the left field line. Oh, 2 pitch. It's going to be fouled off again down the left field side. Oh, 2 pitch here is going to miss high. Real slow pitch, kind of dropped in late. But after it's by the plate, the count goes to 1-2. One-two pitch is going to miss high again. Count goes to 2-2. Two pitch is going to be driven just past the third base coach's box, right into the side of the fence. Count's going to stay 2-2. Two pitch now is going to be hit to the third baseman again, makes a play. Strong throw across, gets a second out of the inning. Now with two outs, that will turn over the lineup, bringing up the leadoff batter, Eula Helber. Helber drew a walk, first at bat of the game in the first inning. First pitch will be taken, called strike. One pitch is taken for strike 2. Count goes to 1-2 here on Helbert. And this one's going to be swung and dribbled right out in front of home. Home plate umpire is going to say it hit her in the box, so that's going to give Eula new life here. Count will stay 1-2. Pitch misses low in the dirt. There's ball 2. Count evens up at 2-2. This one's going to be flied, I believe, out of play here, right behind the scorer's box, fouled out of play. going to be again. And all 3 outs this inning are going to be made by the third baseman, getting her work in here early. The Hawks go 1, 2, 3 with no runs, no hits, no errors in the bottom of the second inning. Regensburg takes the lead 4-2. I got Lisa Gruber leading off the top of the third. She's going to foul off the first pitch down the right field line. First baseman for the Legionäre. She drew a walk in her first at bat today. She's going to take this one low in the dirt. Count goes to 1-1. Pitch misses high and inside. Count goes to 2-1. And this one's going to miss in the dirt again, and I believe that one's going to catch the umpire up high in the chest or throat. He's going to take a second to get himself, but says he's okay. I believe that brings the count to 3-1 now. This one's going to be driven high in the air to right field, and that's going to be made.
Ball hier ins right field. Draußen wird gefangen. Raus.
That is Laura Schramm out there in right field, coming in and making the catch for the first out of the inning. We'll bring up the shortstop, Karina Derschel for Regensburg. First pitch is miss high. Derschel grounded out to the pitcher in her first at bat. Driven down the right field line. This one's going to be fouling out of play, though. And fouled back again. Going to hit this one, a soft line drive directly at the second baseman for the second out of the inning. With 2 outs, that'll bring up number 21, Marlena Hagengruber. First pitch is taken for a strike. This one's going to be hit. Ground ball at the shortstop. Anna is going to make the play across in time for the 3rd out of the inning. So following a quick bottom of the 2nd inning for the Hawks, they're able to come back and have a quick top of the 3rd inning here, going 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
All right, bottom of the 3rd inning here. We have for Tübingen leading off. It's going to be number 7, Anna Muka, the shortstop. First pitch is going to be fouled off down the left field line. Defensively, we do have 1 change for Regensburg. We'll get to that in a second here. It is going to be number 8 replacing number 21. That is 8 will be Cody Jones coming in to replace Hagengruber. And that pitch is going to be hit down high in the air behind 3rd base, but the shortstop's going to come over and make the play for the 1st out of the inning. And I believe positions will stay the same on that defensive change, so Jones will be going into left field for Regensburg. After the fly out, we'll bring up Alyssa Laurie. First at bat, she was hit by a pitch. This is low in the dirt. And that pitch will miss high. Count goes to 3-1 on Laurie. 3-1 pitch is going to be driven into right field. And that's going to go for a single for Laurie. So now with 1 out, brings up Sina von Zeppelin, the pitcher. First pitch, Sina's going to show bunt. Laurie's going to take off to second base, and she's going to slide head first in with a stolen base. So just like that, with 1 out, the Hawks will have a runner in scoring position with Sina von Zeppelin up at the plate, who back in the first inning had the base hit to left center field that scored the 2 runs for the Hawks. Going to be a called strike. This is in the dirt, kicks away from the catcher, but not quite far enough for Laurie to be able to take third. Brings the count to 3-1 on Sina von Zeppelin. Count goes full. This one's going to be a slow roller towards the third baseman. Throw's going to go to first. Laurie's going to try to go to third, and she's going to be in there, safe at third base, on the throw over to first base. Now with 2 outs, it'll bring up the third baseman for the Hawks, Katharina Baltisberger, who's going to hit one slowly foul just down a third base line here. Second pitch is going to be fouled straight back, and just like that, the count is 0-2. And this one's driven into left field, but it's going to be 1 step away from the left fielder out there. That's the defensive change with Jones out there in left field. Had it played just right. And the Hawks are unable to score here in the bottom of the third inning, leaving 1 runner on, having 1 hit in the inning.
Mit der Nummer 16 für die Legionäre, Susanne Korbeli am Schlag.
All right, leading off the top of the fourth for Regensburg will be Susanna Korbeli. Struck out in her first at bat. She's playing third base today. And pitch misses low. Count evens at 1-1. This one's going to be popped up. Sun's coming out. It's a little bit tough on the right side of the infield, but shortstop is going to come in and make the catch for the first out. Fly out to shortstop will bring up the catcher, Nina Kirscher. She singled the left field in her first at bat, and she's going to take the first pitch here low and in the dirt. Pitch is called strike. We do have one defensive change in the field for the Hawks. Number 29, still working on getting a name for that one, is taking over in right field. Pitch just misses there. Number 29 will take over for Laura Schramm in right field. Number 29 in right field is Lorena Mitsamedis for the Hawks. She was the one who came in and subbed earlier in the game at second base. And Nina Kirscher is going to start off the inning here with one out with a walk, bringing up number 7, Jessica Eiding. Eiding is going to hit it to third base, down the line. It's going to be a fair ball. Throw goes to second base and manages to get the foot on the bag out there at second base. A little bit of, I think the throw might have been a little offline, but second baseman able to handle it and get the foot on the bag for the second out of the inning. Eiding will be on first base there with that fielder's choice, and that turns over the lineup for Regensburg, bringing up Jacqueline Eiding, the center fielder here. Eiding on first base is going to take off stealing on the first pitch, and she's going to be in at second. So with two outs, Regensburg does have a runner here in scoring position with the top of the lineup up. Foul just out of play down the right field line. And swung on and missed for the third out. Sina von Zeppelin gets a strikeout to end the inning there. Finish the top of the fourth inning. Regensburg 4, Hawks 2. And leading off the bottom of the fourth inning for the Hawks will be that defensive substitution we had last inning in right field. That's going to be Lorena Mitsamides. And she's going to take the first pitch for ball one. Second pitch is going to be swung on just a bit late. And this one's going to be hit back up the middle. Second baseman's going to be able to get to it and throw it. And first base is just in time for the first out. I'll bring up the second baseman for the Hawks, Jacqueline Kusterer.
Korrigiere mich, das ist Jacqueline Kusterer nicht.
First two pitches to Kusterer, and miss the strike zone. Count goes to 2-0. Pitch will be in there for strike. Count goes to 3-1. And called strike two, so count will go full. And this one's going to be driven straight at the second baseman again. There for the play for the second out. So two consecutive ground outs for the Hawks will bring up the first baseman, Sarah Kuchera.
Und wieder Second Base auf erstes Base. Und im Schlag Sarah Kuchera.
Oh, one pitch misses just outside on Kuchera. Count goes to 1-1. dirt, 2-1. And low and inside, count goes to 3-1. And ball 4, so big walk here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Kuchera goes to first base, brings up the left fielder, Sophia Reinisch. Sophia grounded out to shortstop in her first at bat.
Und am Schlag Sophia Reinisch.
She's going to swing at this one. Fouled out of play over the Hawks dugout. Count will go to 0-2. And Kuchera's going to take off from first base. No throw, late slide at second. Going to be in safe. Count will go to 1-2. But the Hawks now with 2 outs will have a runner in scoring position. The 2-2 pitch is going to go high, go to the backstop, and Kuchera will move up to third base. So now we will have, with 2 outs, a 3-2 full count to Reinisch with a runner on third for the Hawks. And the 3-2 pitch is going to be lined down the left field line. That's going to get down for a hit and score a run for the Hawks. So just like that, with Sophia Reinisch driving in a run from the 9-hole position, we will turn over the lineup, bringing up Eula Helber, the leadoff hitter. Still 2 outs. But brings the score 1 run closer. Legionäre still lead 4-3. Tying run on first base for the Hawks. Count goes to 1-1. And Eula's going to hit this one in the infield, straight at the second baseman. And again, we have defensively the same position player making all 3 outs. This time it's going to be the second baseman for Regensburg making all 3 outs, but not before Tübingen is able to put 1 run on the board with 1 hit. Score stands 4-3. back in the top of the 5th inning here. Regensburg will have Teresa Diefenbach leading off. Diefenbach has reached on an error in the 1st inning and then followed up by a base hit to right field so far today. And this one's going to be fouled down the right field line, bringing 2 strikes. This one's going to be driven deep down the line left field. It's going to land fair and go all the way to the fence. Diefenbach is going to round second and hold up right there with the leadoff double for Regensburg.
Stand-up double für Teresa Diefenbach. Und mit der 1 Clara Thumann am Schlag.
That'll bring up the DP for Regensburg, Thunman. It's either Clara or Mara. I have both listed on the roster. But either way, so far today, she is flied out to first base and grounded out to the shortstop. Next pitch is going to miss high. This one's going to be fouled back out of the plate. This one's going to be lined one hop to the shortstop. Makes a great play on a bad hop. Still able to get the out at first base. One of those tough line drive one hoppers. Hits off the heel of her glove, off the chest, and still catches it with the hand. Throws the first base for the first out of the inning. We'll bring up the first baseman, Lisa Gruber. Gruber 0 for 1 so far with a walk. This one's going to be grounded straight at the second baseman. Falls down to her knees, still able to handle it and make the play for the second out at first base. The field's still a little soft. We did have some rain today. Looks like she kind of lost her feet out from underneath her there, but able to stick with the play. We had some rain and snow this morning.
Mit der 18 Karina Dischel am Schlag.
Now with 2 outs, brings up the shortstop, Karina Derschel. She's 0 for 2 today with a ground out to the pitcher and a fly out to the second baseman. And this one's going to be grounded towards the third base. Umpire's going to call it foul. Real late call. Real late call. Probably would have had the out at first base, held the run, but called foul by the home plate umpire, so we will continue this at bat on. Next pitch will miss high over her head. This one's going to miss low in the dirt. Nice scoop from the catcher, Alyssa Laurie, saving a run there. And swung on and missed for a strikeout to end the inning. So the Hawks are able to hold the Regensburg to no runs off of the leadoff double to down the left field line from Diefenbach. Spiel stays, game stays at 4-3.
Ja, und für die Hawks jetzt dann wieder am Schlag Anna-Melina Micke.
All right, bottom of the fifth inning here. Score at 4-3. Anna Muka is going to lead off, foul it straight back, and the catcher's going to make the play. So that'll bring up the catcher for the Hawks, Alyssa Laurie. She had that base hit inning or two ago out to right field. Probably quite the temperature change for her. I don't know if you can tell on the cameras, but it has started to sleet now. Temperatures are pretty cold today here in Tübingen. And that's a called low strike. We do have a position change for Regensburg in the field. Number 5 is taking over at first base, so that will move Lisa Gruber out as Laurie fouls this one off down the third base line. I do not have a number 5 on my roster just yet for Regensburg, so we'll get that name to you here shortly. Linda Ullman at first base, and now this ball's going to be hit to her, and she is going to run out of room down the first base side. Hits off the fence above the Regensburg dugout. 2 strikes on Laurie. And this one's going to be fouled high out of play over the Hawks dugout. And this one's going to be driven just over the shortstop's head. That's going to go out in left center field. And Laurie's got herself another single. Now with 1 out, brings up the pitcher, Sina van Zeppelin. Sina grounded out the shortstop in her last at-bat, but back in her first at-bat, drove in the first 2 runs for the Hawks out into left center field. And this time he's going to drive it into right field, and that's going to be another single. Laurie's going to wisely hold up at second base. So the Hawks with 1 out will have runners on first and second.
Erste, zweite Base besetzt und am Start Katharina Baltisberger.
Brings up the third baseman for the Hawks, Katharina Baltisberger. She's going to be swinging, fouled off right into the catcher first pitch. Pitch just misses outside. Count goes to 1-1. And she's going to swing at this one, hit it up the middle. Second baseman's going to field it, step on the bag, and throw to first base. Great play by the second baseman. Catches it off the end of her glove. Looked like it was going to be a single up the middle and score a run, but is able to turn the double play and end the inning for the Regensburg Legionäre.
Und mit der 8 Cody Jones für die Legionäre am Schlag.
So top of the 6th inning now. We have Karina Derschel leading off, shortstop for the Legionäre. And it's going to be a slow roller hit to shortstop. She's going to come up, not in time, got an infield single there.
Base hit für Cody Jones.
correction. That was Cody Jones. That was a substitute player who came in a few innings back in the left field with the infield single. Which brings up now the third baseman, Susanna Corbett. Jones is going to take off for second base. Throw's going to be there in time, but missed off the glove of the shortstop out into center field. It's going to get by the center fielder, and Jones is going to take third base as well. Center fielder still got the ball and just holds on to it, and Jones is going to take home. Kind of a not so good defensive play for the Hawks, holding the ball out in center field, and Jones wisely takes home. And that's going to be another run for the Regensburg Legionäre. Foul ball brings the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes on Suzanne Corbett. Two pitch is going to be swung on and missed. Hits the dirt, drops the throw by Lori to first base. Will be in time though for the out. Brings up number 33, Nina Kirscher for Regensburg. First pitch called strike. Kirscher is 1 for 1 on the day. She singled back in her first at bat to left field and then drew a walk in her second at bat. Takes high for a ball. Pitch catches the side corner, bringing the count to 2-2. And this one's fouled back out of play. Count stays 2-2. And called strike 3 on the outside corner for the second out. Brings up the right fielder, number 7, Jessica Eiting. Eiting is hit into a fielder's choice at shortstop. at-bats so far today. And this one's going to be swung on and missed. Count goes 0-1. And swung on and missed for strike 2. Just over the second baseman's head in the right center field. Hiding with the 2-strike hit out in the right center. Keeps the Regensburg inning alive here, bringing up Jacqueline Eiting, the leadoff batter. First pitch, Eiting's going to take off from first base, and she's going to be easily safe in at second. The pitch was called a ball there. Jacqueline Eiting so far today has drawn 2 walks and struck out in her last plate appearance. She's going to square around and bunt this one foul down the third baseline. And this one's going to be driven again in the right center field. This one's going to go all the way back to the wall, though. First Eiting is going to score. Second Eiting is going to round second base, and she's going to be in the third with a stand-up triple.
Dann weiter ein Run für die Legionäre nach Hause. Spielstand mit 6:3. Mit der 17, Theresa Diefenbach.
Brings up number 17, Theresa Diefenbach. Swung on a miss from Diefenbach. She's already got herself a 2-hit day today, doubling in the left field her last hit. And in her second bat of the day, she singled in the right field. Swung on and missed again. Diefenbach has reached base safely in all 3 at-bats today. And swung on and missed again. So, all 3 outs coming from the strikeout that inning. But some clutch 2-out hitting from Regensburg, plus 1 big mental error in the field, costing the Hawks 2 runs. Regensburg leads 6-3 after 6.
Never made it as a wise man. I couldn't cut it as a poor man's steal. Tired of living like a blind man.
für die Hawks ein paar Punkte zu machen. Erste Chance dazu hat Lorena Samidis.
All right, leading off the bottom of the 6 for the Tübingen Hawks is Lorena Mitsamidis. She grounded out the second base in her first plate appearance. Now playing right field for the Hawks. She came in earlier in the game at second base as just a temporary replacement player. This one's going to be fouled off here down the right field side. Flared in the shallow right field, and that's going to land down. Second baseman made a diving attempt, hits off the heel of her glove and kicks away. Best guess is that should go down as a base hit for Mitsamidis. Don't think that could be scored in error. It's been a really tough play for the second baseman. Plus with the diving attempt, that's going to end up being a base hit. Bring up the second baseman for the Hawks, Jacqueline Kusterer. She's flown out and grounded out in her 2 plate appearances so far today. Still looking for that first hit. Pitch misses just high. Called strike at the bottom of the zone. And this one's driven back off the pitcher, hits her glove, kicks away. Throw to second is going to be in time. Throw to first for the double play is not going to be in time, so that'll be a fielder's choice. Great play by the Regensburg pitcher, able to handle that tough comebacker and still able to get the out at second base. Bring up the first baseman for the Hawks, Sarah Kuchera.
Schlag für die Hawks, Sarah Kuchera.
Kuchera hits this one slow roller towards second base. Second baseman able to field it, get the out at first base, but will move the runner up to second base. So kind of a productive out, even though the Hawks are still needing 3 runs. At least move 1 runner up here with 2 outs into scoring position. Bring up Sophia Reinisch. She singled into left field her last at bat. And first pitch swinging is fouled straight back.
Let's go, Elise. Be ready. Be ready.
Second pitch will be called strike. Count goes to 0-2. One-two pitch misses high. Count goes to 2-2. misses in the dirt. Catcher blocks it up, keeps the runner from advancing to third, but now the count on Reinisch will go to full, 3-2. And misses high for ball 4, so now the Hawks with the top of the lineup will have runners on first and second. 2 outs though. Brings up Eula Helber. She flew out in her last at bat. Base hit here though could keep the inning extended and get another run across for the Hawks. First pitch is going to be a taken strike. Second pitch taken high and outside for strike 2. And fouled straight back to stay alive. Count stays 0-2. And this is just low and inside. 1-2 the count. This is high and outside. Swung on and hit towards the shortstop, slow roller. She's going to come in and make the play at first base, getting the Regensburg Legionäre out of the inning, leaving 2 runners on. Score stays 6-3.
Und für die Legionäre mit der Nummer 1, Clara Thumann am Schlag.
Top of the 7th inning now for Regensburg. Brings up, we're going to go with Clara Thunman. Still haven't got verified on if that is Mara or Clara, but the stadium announcer has now switched to Clara, even though at the beginning of the game it was Mara, so we'll go with the Clara. Either way, she has a pair of ground outs to shortstop and a fly out to third base, still looking for her first hit of the game. And this one's going to be driven up the middle, past the diving shortstop from the Hawks. That's going to be her first hit of the day into center field. there's any Regensburg fans out there and want to let us know on that name from Thübingen, feel more than welcome to comment in. This one right here brings up Lisa Gruber, and she's going to sky this one in. One hops the fence out in deep right field. She's going to round second and heading into third. One run's going to score. She's going to round third hard and stay there. And she's going to have a RBI triple. So just like that, two consecutive hits for the Legionäre. Add another run, making it 7-3 for Regensburg. And that brings up number 18, Karina Derschel. She's going to square around bunt, but pull back just in time. Ball one. She's grounded out to the pitcher and flown out to second base so far today. Still squaring around a bunt. This one's popped straight up towards the Hawks dugout. It's going to land in foul territory for a foul ball. This one's going to be taken possibly inside there. Called a ball. And this one's driven high and deep to center field. Eula Helber's going back, and she's going to watch this one go into the trees out in center field. That's going to be a two-run home run for Karina Derschel.
Two-run home run for Regensburg Legionäre. Ja, kurze Beratung hier am Mount. Und er geht weiter am Schlag mit der Nummer 8, Cody Jones.
After that two-run home run brings up the new left fielder, Cody Jones. She singled in her first at-bat of the day. And after three consecutive hitters, she's going to foul this one off down the right field line. Three consecutive hitters so far this inning. We have a double, or a single, a triple, and a home run. Regensburg is a double away from the inning cycle here. Cody Jones takes that one low and inside. Two low and inside pitches there. And misses well out in front of the plate for ball three. And And she's going to ground this one to third base. Off the third baseman's glove, kicks it to shortstop, but not going to be in time. That's going to go down for an infield single for Cody Jones. Bring up the third baseman, Susanna Corbelly. Jones on first base. And it's going to be driven, a line drive in the right field. It's going to be another single for Regensburg. So now 5 consecutive batters have reached base safely for Regensburg. Bring up number 33, Nina Kircher, catcher. Hawks still looking for the first out of the inning. First pitch misses high. Bunt attempt. Umpire's going to call her on the bunt attempt, I believe. Pitch was low and in the dirt. Calls strike. Count goes to 1-1. Bunted attempt again, straight back to the pitcher. Cena's going to pick up the ball, make the play at first base. First base for the first out of the inning. Both runners will advance to second and third. Brings up number 7, Jessica Eiding, the right fielder. She has reached base safely in all 3 attempts, singled her last at bat to right field. She's going to watch ball 1 on the first pitch. This one's going to be slapped towards third base. She's going to hesitate. The throw goes to first base, but offline. Regensburg's going to score another run. Runner's going to be safe. Eiding's safe at first. I'm guessing it's going to be an infield hit, possibly a throwing error on the third baseman. It was more of a hesitation and then just a late throw to first. I think she might have beat it out anyway. Regensburg's going to get another run, have runners at first and third, and then Eising's going to take off on the first pitch. No throw to second base, and just like that, Regensburg again still has runners on second and third with 1 out. And Jacqueline Eiting now is going to drive this one in the right field. It's going to get by the right fielder. 2 runs are going to score. And that's going to be a 2 RBI single for Jacqueline Eiting.
17. ist der Diefenbach am Schlag.
Still got just 1 out in the inning. That's going to bring up Teresa Diefenbach, and she's going to sky this one down the right field line. It's going to land just inside the line fair. Eiting on first base is going to go first to third. Diefenbach is going to stay at first base. We'll have runners at first and third on another single for Regensburg.
Besetzt. Und mit der 1 Clara Thumann am Schlag.
last single. That'll bring Tübingen here. First pitch is a called strike. Called second pitch strike. Count goes to 0-2. Tübingen singled into center field in her last at bat. And pitch just misses off the plate outside. Count goes to 1-2. And this one's going to be fouled just out of play down the right field line. Nara kind of a check swing towards first base. Sarah Kuchera is going to field it, step on the first base for the second out of the inning. But Regensburg is going to get one more run across. Now with 2 outs, it's going to bring up number 10, Lisa Gruber. Correction, this is number 5. Oh yeah, put that correction, number 5. We don't have number 5 listed on the roster here. Let's see. That's going to be the Linda Ullman swinging for Regensburg. Called strike at the top of the zone on Linda. And this one fouled straight back. Towards the right side. It's going to be dropped by the second baseman. Runner's going to round second and head into home. Regensburg's going to get another run off of that error. Sun just happened to come out here in the last few minutes here in Tübingen. And it's like that kind of right side of the field. It's tough to see. And things keep going down for Tübingen here in the top of the 7th inning.
Und Carina Dirschel am Schlag.
Brings up number 18, Karina Derschel. Count goes to 2-1. home Dershel. Dershel in her last at bat put it into the trees out at center field. This one's going to go down the right field line and again fall just about 1 meter inside the line. Ullman's going to round second, head into third safely. And Dershel is going to have another hit on a day. And still with 2 outs, we'll bring up the left fielder, Cody Johnson. Cody Jones, correction. Jones has 2 singles in her 2 plate appearances so far today. First pitch is a called strike. Second pitch called strike up at the top of the zone. This one's going to be a line drive in the shallow right field, and that's going to fall down for another hit. Dershel's going to round second, go into third. Throw's going to get away from the third baseman, and Jones is going to cruise into second base with a RBI single and advance on the second with the throw to third.
Wieder 16 Susanne Torberli am Schlag.
Brings up the third baseman, number 16, Suzanne Corbella. First pitch is called strike. She singled out in the right field as well in her last plate appearance. This one's fouled back on the play, strike 2. And this one is a called strike 3. Throw to first base is going to be in time. No foul tip called. Sounded like it might have hit the bat, but finally the Hawks are able to get out of the inning after 10 hits and 1 error. Puts the Legionäre up 15-3 now, going into the bottom of the 7th. Back here in the bottom of the 7th inning for the Hawks. Need 12 runs to keep this one alive. Leading off the inning is going to be number 7, Anna Muka, and she's going to go for a little slap bunt attempt to lead it off. Called strike 1. Anna's 1 for 3 today. She had a hit in her first at bat out in the right center field. Takes that one for ball 1. Count goes to 1-1. And this one, high pitch swung on. Hit towards the second baseman, throw it first in time for the first out of the inning. So it goes a ground out to second baseman. That'll bring up the catcher, Alyssa Laurie, number 25 for the Hawks. Alyssa's had quite a day. She's got 2 singles in her last 2 plate appearances and got hit in her first at bat. Singled to right field and singled into left center field. First pitch is going to be a called strike on her. Second pitch is going to be skied into left field. That's going to be Jones settling under it, making the catch for the second out of the inning. Now with 2 outs, she brings up the pitcher, Sina van Zeppelin. She also has had 2 hits today. Singled out in the right field in her last at bat. And takes the first pitch low in the dirt, ball 1. This one's going to be flared out into right center field. This is going to be a no man's land. Diving attempt by the center fielder. I think it hits off the right fielder's glove. That's going to go as a single for Sina. Be her 3rd hit of the day. And here in the bottom of the 7th inning, the Hawks do have a runner on. Looks like we're going to have a change or a pinch runner.
Und hier wieder ein Temporary Runner für Sina van Zeppelin.
It's going to be number 36 as a pinch runner for Sina van Zeppelin. Number 36 is Simone Ehrman. Along with that, we're going to have a little defensive meeting with the Regensburg Legionäre.
So, frisch eingewechselt mit der Nummer 77, Denise Reibenspieß.
All right, pinch hitter here with 2 outs in the 7th with the Hawks. It's going to be Denise Reibenspieß, along with the runner for the pitcher at first base. That is Simone Ehrman. And first pitch is going to miss low for ball 1. pitch, hit right back to the pitcher. Throw to first base will be in time, and that game will go to Regensburg. Final score will be 15-3. Hawks play close, good game through 6 innings. 7th inning gives them trouble. We will have about a 30-minute pause here until game 2, and we will see you then.